Over here a bit, okay? Get the mats. Get the mats here, okay? It's so good here. Play feels like doing with friends, like playing with friends and doing random stuff, like letting your creativity flow. Actually, wait, I don't think I need the chair. Basically, it's all imagination that helps me with all of this.
Because I can't jump because there's a mat right down there. Soft mat.
When I play, it feels exciting because you can explore like different equipment and go on different things and try new things and learn.
I've been coming here for all my life. Every time I come here, I can just be free here and express myself. When I first came here, it was like a adventure, a jungle for me, because there was a bunch of different things that I can go on.
Go just with all of your friends, or you can make new friends and just be with each other.
Hello.
Within urban landscapes, there's not that many places to play. A lot of the places that we live near don't have that many gardens. So having a community feel here is almost like having a paradise.
3, 2, 1.
The whole purpose of this place is for children to come in and have ownership of a space which is for children, for play. Their playtime is a space where they discover, where they explore, where they learn about themselves, learn about the wider world around them.
We always keep our sticks low. You don't bring them to the sides, you just bring them up like this, bring them back down again.
These are spaces where it's essential, and not just for development, but their well-being. And all of the stuff that happens here will impact them as adults.
Just stop there. 3. Don't dash. Come right up and tip it. Right, that's the one. There you go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah! In order to celebrate the importance of play, we decided to start a project where children would meet the wider Haringey residents and hear about their play memories, which some would, we've got a big migrant community, so it would be memories from around the world.
70, oh, you're just 84.
84, 92,
84 and 3 quarters, 85.
82.
I'll be 82. 16. 16. In this country, I'm 84. The minute you finish 84, they call you 85.
And how different it is, because now children have got different play opportunities compared to, say, what other residents and other generations did decades ago.
Is everybody here happy, ladies? Are you all happy? Yeah?
When I say the word play, what comes to mind?
I can never remember playing indoors at all. Because from the time we got up in the morning, about 6 o'clock, we didn't go back in the house. Even when it rained, we were under the house.
The meaning of play is you've got to get outside to play with your friends.
One of my favourite feelings was leaving going out through the front door, knowing that you're going out to play and see your friends.
It was free. We just went out and played until it was dark and then come in.
When you play, you're happy. You don't think of what's going on around you, just want happiness all around you.
The most enjoyable experience I had was skipping. I used to do a lot of skipping, and I used to do a special thing called bumps, where you turn the rope twice and skip once, and it was very exciting.
Because we lived in a flat, I used to go downstairs and knock for my friends, and we used to play knockdown ginger.
The place we played was on the street, because we had no cars around.
I used to go into the fields which were behind us and play in the ditches, pick flowers. I particularly enjoyed climbing. I used to climb, we had a lot of trees. I used to climb on the roof of my house, and I climbed up a very tall yew tree and watched the world go by.
We used to build a tower like 7 stones on each other's, and we had a team of it together. One has a ball, and one I used to throw the ball and the stone fell down. Quite good. We're always looking forward to it every time.
One thing I remember very, very well is going in a very big ring. Everybody hold hands, and then we used to sing like, there is a brown girl in the ring, tra la 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 la.
We made everything ourselves. We didn't have toys, we didn't have any ready-made things. We had to make it ourselves.
Sometimes we play hide and seek and find some corners, and that means we're always dirty.
I just loved being outside all the time.
We used to do skipping.
Yeah, I did skipping when I was younger.
Hula hoops, hopscotch and marbles.
I've heard of marbles, but I haven't played them.
There used to be, years ago, they used to have the drain hole cupboards that used to have an hole in each end, and we used to flick the marbles in there. Oh, and roller skating. We used to buy roller skates and used to roller skate in the road.
I'd be too scared for that. I'd be scared of falling over.
It was good. It was really good. Yeah, we had like, how can I, cravings.
Oh.
Like craving for hula hoops and craving for roller skates. It was good, really good, yeah.
What sort of spaces and places did you play in?
One of the places where you find me the most was in a cage that I had outside my house when I was growing up. So that would be a big cage where I'd play football.
When I was growing up, there weren't dedicated places to play, and that's why we used to play on the bomb sites or play outside on the pavement. But nowadays they've got places like this here.
Playing hide and seek in this place is honestly the best, because I think last year or the year before, well, for a long time they've had this really big slide.
Yeah.
And when you play hide and seek, it's like if you was able to get to the top of the slide, there was multiple ways of getting down. So if someone was coming up the stairs, you can slide down and run away. But if they're coming from the front, you can come down and run away. And it was honestly the best. Like, I really liked to play hide and seek.
Yeah.
Played hula hoops, hopscotch, and then there'll be just some times where I'd go to the park and play on the little swings. That was really good.
You guys scared? No, I'm not scared. Oh, it's just Sonny's scared.
There's a lot of risky play in playgrounds like this, but I think of that as freedom. You might fall down a bit, hurt yourself, but that's part of life. You learn how to get up and continue.
Letting children have the freedom in this space, I'd say it's very good for their development.
Very, very good, and I come here and I love it.
I was around during the war, and some of us were quite naughty, and we'd go over to bomb sites and climb trees, so that was the most dangerous thing to be doing.
We used to go down this little alleyway, and there was a big field, and we used to call it the Satellite, because every Saturday there used to be a fire there, so that was the name of the field, Satellite. And when we was over there, we used to get old bits of carpet, go under the bushes, and make like a campsite.
We had garages near where I lived, and they were quite close to each other. And we used to go on the top, on the roof of the garages. We used to jump from garage to garage, which I look back now and think, you know, it's pretty dangerous.
We used to just find the most dangerous jumps, high jumps, low jumps, you know, and building to building, or playing on the river on the barges, or anything that was dangerous, really. Any go up on roofs. We used to push ourselves to the limit.
Play is important for everybody, and sadly now children generally play far less than we did as children.
A lot of families around here they live in flats without gardens. If I can say, maybe some feel it's not safe out there. There's gangs and crime and drug use, and some families don't want their kids out. So we work with a lot of families who just allow their children to play here.
this was a park here, right? We had a hill here with a slide, and we used to play run-outs in the flats, and they were the good days, like the gentle days. And we had a youth club on Park Lane, and the schools opened up for the summer holidays, so we had play schools in the summer. And then it just changed all of a sudden, and the funding went, you know, and life got a bit harder, and then the roughness come in. So you had the violent side of it come into it. All of a sudden it got a lot rougher around here.
I think parents are scared of letting their children roam all over the street. In fact, nobody will advise any child to just go all over the street.
Parents are very concerned that their children, there's been stabbings in this area, and parents, we need to know where their child is at every moment of the day. Whereas years ago when I was growing up and my children were growing up, that wasn't the case. Do you feel safe? If you're out on your own, do you feel safe?
No.
No. A mum came to see me the other day because her child had a phone and he was mugged on the way out of school, and that is terrible. And I don't want that to happen to you. I want you to be safe, to be able to enjoy your childhood.
And I'm glad about this playground. Coming here and seeing this, the first day I came, I was so thrilled that there is somewhere like this that children can come and just be themselves.
I think it's fascinating talking to a youngster. Well, you're not a youngster, you're a teenager. It's nice to know what you think, you know, and what you'd like to do, sort of thing. But would you like to do the things that I done when I was a youngster?
It would have given me like more freedom and more like experiences, this whole like my grandchildren and all like that.
So do your friends come here?
Yeah.
And what would you do if this playground wasn't here?
I'd probably be like sitting at home just watching Netflix.
I'd say nowadays children, like parents, would just rather give their child a phone or a tablet or something like online than actually like allow them to play outside. Like I was thankful enough to have a space like this growing up, like actually playing outside.
I feel like it would be good for every child to have the same experience that we get to have, and the reason why I think that we're speaking about this and why we're doing this project is to actually show how playgrounds like this like benefits children in their like lives from the ages of being like tiny to like when you get older as well. So I think we're doing this so that now people can more think of building more places like adventure or youth clubs that children will have the space to go to and just be themselves.
Yeah, I'm saying like she said.
Same.
Yeah.
When I heard about the project, it seemed like a good project to do.
And talking to an older person, a much older person, what did you think about that?
I thought it was good though, because like it can teach me stuff on like what to do and like your take on play and like taking risks and that.
Mm. My parents knew, well, no way. I don't think I would have allowed that anymore.
I'm old enough to be your great-grandmother. I've had experiences, but you're coming up with different ideas and a different upbringing. And I've learned a lot. Thank you very much. I hope to see you again.
Simply just watching the children come out of their shell and being able to talk about this experience of play, you know, for them, what the space means to them, that was eye-opening. But what was really precious was seeing them engage with older generations, and they were interested, and it was all common ground. And then you realise there was, you know, relationships grew out of it.
Thank you very much for talking to you. It's very nice to meet you, and I hope we see one another in the street.
Yeah, thank you too. It was really refreshing talking to you.
Yeah, thank you very much, darling. Oh, you're such a nice girl.
Thank you.
And I guess the whole journey, besides it being emotional, has ended up opening our eyes and realising that this might just be the start of a journey. And maybe we just need to figure out where we go to next.